too much niceness could be making you really unhappy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace Ruth, and I'm glad to have you back. Please watch until the end because I'm going to share some things that might help you, and I believe it is going to really help you. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and you're welcome. So today I want to talk about something that used to be a really bother in my life. I used to be a nice girl, a just nice girl, a girl who wouldn't stand up for herself, a girl who wouldn't say no to things, a girl who would just let people take her for granted, use her, and that brought me a lot of issues because I started resenting myself and resenting the people who are doing the nasty things to me, people who are treating me the way I don't deserve. And I would constantly wonder why are they not seeing my worth? Why are they not seeing that I've changed? And all it's because I had not drawn the boundaries. It's because they were stepping on my boundaries all over, and I wouldn't say no, or I wouldn't say don't come near here because because my boundary is built around here. So that used to make me really resentful. It actually contributed into my depression, the chronic depression that I had for over a decade. And I would not have known how to fix that around until recently. It's when I realized, you know what, this lack of boundaries, they stem from somewhere. They are rooted somewhere. They come from the way I was raised. They come from the fact that I was not told not to say no if I don't feel aligned with whatever I'm being asked to do or how to behave. So it was really suppressing me and suppressing my emotions. I would not express myself or even communicate clearly because I thought, you know what, this is the right way to behave, this is the right way to do things. And yet it was making me really unhappy deep down. And with time, after suppressing all those emotions, after ignoring my worth and my wantings, it really drew me into a point of breaking down and bursting into people, and just not being able to fix things. Because if I would see you mistreat me, I would just run away, just get away from you, and just I would kill some important relationships and you know important friendship, and that was growing. I would just jeopardize it because I did not know how to say, you know what, this is where I draw the line, I am okay with this. And I would just think, you know what, I think people just like mistreating me, people just like doing whatever they want to do around me without considering whether I am okay with that. And until I learned to draw my boundaries and to say no to things, that's when I gained my power. That's when I learned, oh, you know what? There's so much better, something great, beyond this. You can be comfortable and be happy with people. You can keep people around so long as you have your power of saying no, which no is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain anything beyond there. Sometimes some people, you have to convince them, yeah, that you know what, I love you so much and I respect you, but I can't go beyond here. I can't allow myself to do this simply because I'll be betraying myself. And self-betrayal, it is going to make me resent my own self, which is not going to serve me any good. It is going to just make me even feel bad. So I learned to say no. I learned in a healthy way. I learned to communicate my feelings. I learned to allow the things that are bettering myself, or they're just adding value to my life. I learned to say no to going places that I don't feel aligned with. I learned to rest when I have to rest. I learned to say no to some businesses because they were not doing me any better anymore. I learned to say yes in a healthy way, feeling fully in without just compromising my happiness and just, squeezing me in that tiny little box trying to make other people happy, because that is niceness. I've seen so many people and heard so many stories, and so many people have healed from the nice girl or the nice boy syndrome, because what's the point of saying yes to everything and just going home feeling unhappy? This remind me of an ex, a person I used to date, and they used to go out with a certain family member and got really drunk silly, and then he would come home when I'm around and would say, you know what, I hate blah blah blah, she made me drink this much. I was like, are you a kid? Were you forced to, to draw all that alcohol inside your body? No, you could have said no. You could have said no, you know what, today I want just to relax and stay at home. You don't have to go out just because they're saying that you should go out. So that kind of a person, his sort of niceness, it was, he was sacrificing his freedom, his happiness to other people, and then coming back to me and, just venting and expressing those negative emotions on me, which I did not deserve. Again, I didn't have my own boundary. I could have told him, you know what, you don't have to tell me this. You're not a kid. You know what to do best, and you went ahead and did that, and so you don't have to vent on me, because this is unhealthy. You're not trying to talk to me, you're just trying to drag me into your misery. So it happens a lot, and I've been there myself. Personally, I didn't used to speak things. I used to just suppress things down, and at some point I would just feel so overwhelmed and just burst into tears, cry my eyeballs out and just feel good, and then I would just go out there and then accumulate another negative energy and negative things from other people, just feeding into myself, and then again I would just feel overwhelmed again. And actually it is so unhealthy, because at some point it would just reflect on yourself, on your physical self. I remember after stalling those negative and resentments inside of me, sometimes I would just fluctuate my my body. I would just add weight within 2 weeks, and then when I'm just well rested and just isolated, would just cut down all the weight again, just naturally. So I used to wonder, why is it that when I hang around people and just stick around crowds for quite some time, it is bringing some negative effect into my body, and most of all to my weight was just fluctuating. It was just changing. Why was it affect? I did not understand what was happening. I did not know that all the emotions, energy is stored into the body, and it can cause either diseases or just negative effect, some serious diseases and negative emotions. And for me to get them out, it was a way of crying. So it wouldn't be healthy for me to just hang around people, have a good time, and then in the mix of that they would just throw some nasty things on me, and I would just take them in, and then later on cry, maybe after days, after the all the energy is just bubbling and boiling inside of me. No, it wasn't healthy. So learning to draw my boundary was the best thing that ever happened to me. And actually it used to suppress me so much, such that I wouldn't allow some positive things to happen to me, because I did not know how my friends would react or would think. Because when people think that you're on the same level and then something extra good happens to you, they're just wondering, why is this something happening to you yet not to me? The selfishness. And I was so scared, because I felt people overpower me. People just want to do things to me to just keep me on their lower level. So it used to make me feel bad. And right now that I'm in control of myself, I know how to say no. I know how to create those healthy boundaries. I know how to say yes when it is necessary. I know when I am totally in my energy, full enough to hang around people. Personally, I don't make people miserable. I just empower people. That's why I'm here empowering you. I empower people, and it was the negative from other people. I was empowering people, and they were just dispowering me and just telling me, "Oh, you can't do this shit. You can't do this. You can't be able to achieve this. Who do you think you are? You're over ambitious." And that was totally bringing me down, because I love these people, I respect them, I only empower them. Why are they dispowering me? So it was not really a good thing. But until I learned how to draw my own boundary, it's when I learned, oh, the power is on my hands, the power is within me. I am able to do this. I can't allow anyone to just tell me anything. I know how to stand up for myself. I know when to say, you know what, that is your thinking. Don't tell me what you think. I know what I'm thinking, and I'm standing with my truth, and that is my truth. So it is not really not for everyone to tell you things that you should be doing and things that you should not be doing, because you are the creator of your own life. You have the control, you have the power. So empower yourself. Learn to say no. You have to learn to say yes when you feel it's healthy enough for you. So being too nice, being the one who is empowering people and being nice to people, it's not good. People can be a-holes to other people. So you don't have to give them the same energy, the same toxic energy. Sometimes you can just choose to keep your space and just be alone, or just walk around alone, hang out alone. I constantly do that. If you feel that they're not doing you any good, they're not empowering you, then just to choose to be alone, because it's not necessary to have people who are bringing you down. You can just meet strangers out there, maybe have a random talk with a random stranger, and they would help you with the tiniest advice that you needed to move on, or to empower you in certain area of your life, rather than having someone who knows you in and out and dispowering you every now and then. So it is really, really healthy for you to keep your boundary. It's not easy at first. Actually, sometimes at first you feel guilty and feel like you're the bad person in this world, but it's very healthy after all. And when you're used to saying, to standing up for yourself, it becomes a normal thing. It becomes, now you don't feel the fear to saying no, or the guilt that you've said no. It becomes part of you. It becomes, the new you. So that is a very, very great, good change. It is one of the best thing that I've learned to do this year. 2022 have been a very transformative year for me, and I am so grateful. And it was totally a good, great work that I did to myself. And I am so, so believing that you can do that for yourself. You can draw that healthy boundary. You can take your power back. You can stop the niceness if it's not serving you. You can learn to stand up for yourself. You can be empowered again, because sometimes you just realize, I lost my power when I started doing this. You can just revisit that past and take your power back and feel empowered again. So thank you so much for sticking around. I love you all. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.